Michael, welcome to the show. You were the original reality TV star, weren't you really? Colonial House, is that right? Have I got that right?
No, you haven't got that right, Michael, but morena, and thank you for giving us a call. I guess Google Analytics is showing you we're not a minor party. We're moving things, and very pleased that you gave me a call. Remember, two mics don't make a sound system either, but we'll give it our best shot.
Oh, you're stealing David Longy's line.
No, I'm not. That's my name. I've used it all my life.
Oh, no. David Longy's line was that two mics don't make a sound system. He was talking about myself and Mike Moore, actually.
Yeah. Oh, awesome. Well, I never heard it, but he was a good
There
orator.
you are. You see? You didn't know it and you still got it, right?
Absolutely.
Now,
How you doing?
I'm doing very, very well. You were, though, the mayor of Horowhenua District Council, yes, between 2016 and 2019?
Yes, I was, and it was particularly during that time I realised that our country is very sick and in the way we're led, and that is my very big interest in terms of decentralising the parties and actually getting rid of the party system, including ourselves, when all the mayors become MPs.
Okay, but you entered the political process, you got elected, you got rid of, I think, Mr. Duffy. I think he was the mayor of Horowhenua at the time, yeah?
Yes. Had he have won, he would have been the chair after Lawrence Yule of Local Government New Zealand.
Right. So you frustrated that then?
Well, it was a frustration not only with that, but the interpretations that media gave everything, if there was alternatives offered to the public, and the neutering of people that are in elected capacity who spoke in different terms to Local Government New Zealand or the government itself, yes.
Now, you've ended up going from the Horowhenua. Now, you also lost, that's right, you're in Pioneer House, not Colonial House. It was Pioneer House.
Yes, it was Pioneer House, and you're quite right, Michael. We thought it was a historical documentary, but it was a reality TV program, and we got the buy-in because you never saw our family complain. We have the Kiwi attitude, and that is what attracted people to that. Forever thankful for Julie Christie for giving us that opportunity and being able to present what New Zealanders really are.
Yeah, no, it was a great program. It was Pioneer House, sorry. It was 2001. It was right at the start of the century, I think.
Yes, it was. It was in 2001 in Auckland, 2 Elgin Street.
That's right. And listen, I watched it. I thought it was very good. You had a very attractive redhead wife, as I remember, and 2 children, a boy and a girl, yeah?
3 children.
3.
Boy, girl, and my oldest is now 40, so she was 17.
Yeah, there you go. No, it's amazing. Listen, there'll be plenty of people who remember that who are listening to the show now. For those who haven't watched it, it was a reality TV show in which you were taken back to, what was the year, Michael? Was it 1900? And you had to live by the rules of what was available to you, the clothes, everything of that time.
In the days when New Zealanders were creative in the number 8 wire mentality, it was fantastic. Yeah,
no, it was very, very good. And was it on a Sunday night? Because it was a high rating show too.
I think it's the most watched New Zealand program in television history, and so that's my background. I sure hope we get into what NZ Loyal was going to
we will. But listen, Michael, it's not just about when I'm electing you. So you're standing as a candidate at the moment. I'm not electing Michael Feyen, loyal candidate. I'm electing Michael Feyen to be my constituency representative. So the personality of people who stand is important, as you know.
Yes, absolutely. And I'll take that one on the chin. Thank you, Michael.
Yeah, okay. All right, now going back to why you... okay, so I'll phrase this. I'm assuming something, so you tell me if my assumption's right or wrong. But you've chosen to stand as a candidate for Loyal New Zealand. Why?
I chose to stand for them that it's the only party that even remotely thinks like I do, and many of the people that I know, that we all believe that the impact of governance, our taxations, the way we are governed is not working for our people. We live in a country that has everything people crave, which is the isolation. We can have natural quarantine with bugs and drugs, and we believe we should have that with governance as well. We can run our own country and still be a trading country as well.
New Zealand came out of, I'm assuming, but you tell me if I'm wrong, I'm assuming that it came out of, in some ways, the parliamentary protest, which I see there's another one happening tomorrow, the parliamentary protest against COVID mandates and the like that took place on the parliamentary lawn, a couple of years ago now.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes, it did. It wakened up many more to what's actually happening and is helping us out tremendously, those of us that have seen this for 20 years, how we're locked down as a country. We're a South Pacific island. We should be a lot more relaxed, no fear base, and walking around in jandals. Okay,
but at this election, 500 financial members obviously have satisfied the Electoral Commission. You're standing as a party. Very high-profile hoardings I've noticed all around the country. Whoever's done that's done a good job for you. But there are a lot of parties that came out of the parliamentary protest. The New Nation Party, the Leighton Baker Party, the New Conservatives were there beforehand, yourselves, Freedoms, New Zealand. If you were going, and that's the obvious question to ask, why are there so many when you all have such common causes?
Yes, and that's a really good question. I think it comes down to, at the end of it all, is that each of the leaders of those groups wants to be the leader themselves, and never the twain shall meet. What Liz has started, Liz Gunn, is a wave where we know that we can't rely on that. We're open to all. There's many factors and ideas in each of those organisations that are most worthy. We're the only party, though, that actually offers the opportunity to discuss at a high level on a far wider range of things. What we're offering are policies, not just points of view.
Okay. Now, you've got I think it's about 26 fundamental sort of, if you like, bullet point policies that make up what you stand for. Some of them are sort of God and apple pie stuff like, what's a good example? Stamp out excessive money printing, which leads... it's not a very good one.
I agree with that to start with.
Whistleblower protection. With
that. They're very... Whistleblowers have been suppressed and violated by the media, the people that have stood up in elected positions and spoken on behalf of that, to be undermined by a company such as Local Government New Zealand that runs all our mayors. That is a very big problem of governance in our country, and it does not ensure governance from the ground up, what the people are saying. That is a very major reason why I'm standing, with all the experience and the heartache I had with that, realising that the elected are neutered by the unelected chief executives who have their own conferences, make all the rules, and then apply that within their councils as advisors.
But if I go through the top 10 policies of New Zealand Loyal, Michael, that gives me a flavour of what you stand for. So I'll just read them out very, very quickly, because they're just quick bullet points. In New Zealand's participation in the United Nations, World Economic Fund, World Health Organisation, that's number 1 policy. Number 2, repeal the Oppressive Therapeutic Products Act. Number 3, elevate energy independence, including oil and gas. 4, void all restrictive regulation that unreasonably inhibits farmers' ability to farm. 5, introduce a simplified tax system. We'll come back to this one in a second. Utilising a 1% transaction tax. 6, remove all fluoride from public water supply. 7, reduce all use of glyphosate spraying in New Zealand. Find and fund practical and workable solutions. 8, enshrine the right not to have land arbitrarily seized. 9, thoroughly uproot globalist agendas from schools, putting all such teaching off limit as a matter of New Zealand law. And 10, investigate the Reserve Bank of New Zealand and its past practices. If I was to look at that, I would look at other policies that are offering almost exactly the same. We had the New Nation Party deputy leader on yesterday. What makes you different, if I was heading this way, than these other parties, given that, apart from probably that 1% transaction tax, everything else is pretty much their agenda too?
Yes, it is, with two major things that unlock our country. One is to decentralise government and the party muckraking that we've had. We cannot do it any longer. All those distractions and everything that incurs from that is not doing us any good. All of those things that you read about or just talked to me about as policies, well, if we decentralise government and it's from the ground up, community up, including everybody in the decisions that wind up with their elected mayor who is an MP, and the 1% transaction tax, they are the solutions to our country. Our governments over the years have increasingly kept us subdued. We can't get business going. Everybody we speak to, everybody on this beautiful golden wave that's happening, because it's coming crashing down that way, and Northland will be the deep water that follows it.